I slid over to the north side of Chicago to find sneakers, but before that, let's get some pizza real quick. My friend ended up showing me this pizza spot in Wicker Park called Dino's, maybe called Dinos, and the pizza was really solid. But I know, this channel is called Soul Therapy, not Food Therapy, so let's get back to the kicks. Before we get into the stores themselves, I just want to let you know that some of these clips were recorded on different days just to give you guys the most content possible. First store we hit up was Buffalo Exchange, and they had some New Balance 650s. 650s have been kind of dead for a while, but I still think they're a very clean shoe. If you can find them for a good price, I definitely recommend. They had these Converse, and the details on these were awesome. They were a size 14, so no way I was going to be able to pull that off, but I love all the vintage Bulls details for them. They also had these yellow and black Jordan 1s. I'm pretty sure these were foo-foo, something about them looked completely off, but you guys can correct me in the comment section down below. They also had some Yeezys, which was a really cool find to see. They had a really cool off-brand Jordan 11 Concord t-shirt, and then they had this cool looking vintage green tee. On the second day, they had some Air Max 95 sitting. These were pretty clean, nothing too special about them, but they did have some really nice clothing items. They also had this Jordan model that I don't know the name of. There's a combination of multiple models. They had these Carhartt jackets that were really nice. I ended up picking up the green one. If you guys want me to feature more fashion and more clothing items, let me know, because I'm definitely more interested in that now. And then I slid over to Round 2, honestly my favorite store in all of the Chicagoland area, and it's not even an over exaggeration. I just love the employees that work there. They're always super helpful and friendly, and they have some really nice deals, especially on used sneakers. They had some Jordan 1 Royal Reimagined, size 10. I believe they wanted around $100 for them. On the second day that I came over, that you will see shortly, they actually had the same exact shoe in a size 11.5 for $100. I could definitely fit those, so that was pretty tempting, as you'll see later on. They had some Jordan 4 in the taupe haze colorway. These are really nice, just a huge size. I believe this was a 14. So yeah, no way I'm going to be able to pull that off. A lot of great shoes on the wall. They had some Jordan 2 Chicagos, a really underrated shoe in my opinion. And they had a bunch of other signature sneakers in a size 13, such as these Storm Blue Jordan 1s that I do have in the collection, but I do have my own size, which I'm thankful for. This is day 2 at Round 2, and as you can see, they had the Jordan 1 Royal Reimagined in 11.5, and they had the Jordan 1 Low Starfish in 11.5 as well for $150. Super tempting. I love Jordan 1 Lows. The black toes are definitely my most worn sneaker in my entire collection, so I was very much tempted by it. They did have some Mac Attacks in my size, and then they had some Kobe 4s. Really clean. I love that shoe. And then they had these red foam posits. I remember having my own pair of foam posits back in the day when they weren't super hyped. I decided to go upstairs to see if they had any clothing items, and honestly, as far as I could see, nothing too special up here. So then on to the next store we go. We hit up Crossroads Trading, and the first thing I found was a Nike Dunk High in this olive colorway, super clean. They also had some Mac Attacks here, which was pretty interesting to find. They had some later Jordan models. I believe these are the 29s. A pretty cool sneaker. They had these Crocs. These green Crocs were pretty nice. And then they had this Jordan 1 Craft, I believe it's called. I know it has a special name, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. It was a size 13, and they wanted $45 for it. The materials on those are very nice. They did have these Air Maxes in my size that were pretty futuristic looking. They also had these Vapor Maxes, I believe, in this neon colorway. And then they had this Fear of God Nike collab, which is a pretty cool moment in history. I've never seen these before, but they were decent. Then they also had some Doc Martens, and I've been looking and experimenting with more sneakers outside of just Nike, Adidas, New Balance, etc., but I just haven't found the right shoe to do so yet. So then I decided to slide over to Uprise to see by any chance if they had the new Dunks that came out, and they did. They had the City of Love. I believe this is the white colorway. I can't remember the exact name for it, but the materials on these were pretty cool, and I really like the details. And then I decided to go to Village Discount to see what I could find here. And honestly, there wasn't too much at this thrift. They did have some pretty cool memorabilia and this old vintage Bulls hat from the championships. I'm thinking of uploading more thrifting content. If you guys would be interested in that, please let me know in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. And if you enjoy the content that I make sure to subscribe. Do your boy a favor, and I'll see you in the next one.